Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart. Cast you in cold marble. Corvo Atano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. You think I had to take your orders? Corvo Atano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
I'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh, so that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Sir, how long is it going to take, Captain Ramsey?
Your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. Command's moving on the world. He's old
Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
I can't believe Ramsey's a traitor.
Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away, and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
One night in the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shakers.
Shit! That's Corvo Atano! Damn you!
Kinda dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of the 2-penny drinks.
Disloyal dogs.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
What's going on?
Hey, who is he? He's a low-born traitor.
You ready?
You aren't going anywhere.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
I can wait.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. Jessamine had me drag one of these out to the lake for our picnic once. Time's long gone now. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Emily would fall asleep in here after the plague. I'd better take these. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah's coup. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I've got to deal with Ramsey. You've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Got to get out of Dunwall. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
Corvo!
Traitorous dog. I need to find a ship.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with... The Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Damn it, I need to pee. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Atano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. Oh, I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Hey, who is... You think you're clever, huh? You aren't going anywhere! Come here and fight, coward! What are you waiting for? I'll get to it. This won't take long. He won't go far. Surround him. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Atano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason. Found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. Your advice.
So,
I'll help you look around.
What was it?
What's happening now? My luck, it'll be that sadistic crown killer.
Take this!
Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
Huh?
Familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Can't stand my own stench.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Attano, and the murderous Royal Protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this printer.
I don't want to die! What's going on here?
You're not fit for that watch uniform.
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
What's done is done, but I had nothing to do with the killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
Forgiveness isn't my specialty. Whatever happens next, lay low. But when the time comes, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Kaldwin and Corvo Attano, wanted for murder and treason. Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the street.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
You scared me! That's Corvo Attano! He can't escape! You're surrounded!
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
I can read. What's he think?
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
For a bottle of pear soda.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight? If there's something you need, I'm the wrong sort of person to ask.
It's been hard getting any business done here.
The Lane heard fighting between some of the guards earlier.
City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening. That crown killer lunatic and all. Whatever the royals are fighting about, can't make it easier for them.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
People are getting rich in Galero and Karnaca.
Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup.
Security for the shop. Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Wine Club.
You up for a beer?
Something's going on at Dunwall Tower all across this cursed city. Where are you? Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void, it was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. There you are, my...
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There's no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years,
Few have seen this place. 2 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
You've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station. Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid. Delilah's powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years? Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this. Mortimer Ramsey, The entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you. Sokolov's style. It's Delilah. If he isn't tinkering or painting, Sokolov's chasing life. Or used to.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty?
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He even explored Pandyssia.
Committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Emily. I promise.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
Between the
It's a full whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent importers from War.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
That's Adamire in the distance.
They give us a piece of the confiscation. A full day's work. Huh? Watch yourself with the Grand Guard. They don't like strangers.
All right, then. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers.
You still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
Trust my
Your face is covered.
How can you be sure there aren't
Grand Guard won't like that.
my state?
I just boiled everything. Simple as that. Tastes like
Just minding my own business.
What are you
Trying to get
covering your
by.
face for? Keep the dust out?
Yes!
Let's see what you've got.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice.
Outside is crooked
Like
cock.
I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
I'm Serkonan blood, through and through. Been here all my life.
Someone here, they hold hands. They drink poison together. This old couple. A banker tricked them out of their home.
I have the following announcement.
Oh, hello.
You know that we're supposed to go to Ireland. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the
Can you imagine being attacked by such a monster out at sea? They're horrible creatures.
Stopping it works.
might be able to help you.
On the streets of Karnaca. Compliant is mandatory.
Your face is covered. Are
bet.
you worried someone?
We're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each
Don't
week.
pick any fights you can't finish. If I see anything, I'll run. No? First, I'll yell, then I'll run.
Hey, come here.
The Grand Guard comes in, I don't know.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? I don't give discounts.
I'm tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, let's hope you never need help.
Fellow Sir Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin
Flies stop us.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin.
It's infested, all right. We used to throw rocks. At these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
Sure.
A wanted man again. Welcome home.
Please. You gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. So, let's see. What was it?
What's
going on here?
Killer. Severe in recent memory.
I don't want to die.
Wait! This isn't...
Huh?
You aren't going away!
For mercy!
Where'd he go?
This can't be.
What?
Contact the Grand Circonian Guard once. On site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
Miserable rat. I told happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember.
What's the matter? You saw something?
Huh? Where did you disappear to?
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
I wonder who the...
This was a man from old Lampro, whose cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
What the...
Wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This
to...
area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart. I was thinking of heading to my uncle's farm near Sagunto. You can breathe there.
Untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the void. Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those.
You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
Was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you are ready.
He's made a dog's breakfast of the whole thing.
Jacob. If you stay here, just don't go poking your nose where it don't belong.
Let's see.
Suspicious.
What was it?
I saw someone right here. Let's check the place, just in case.
What?
Hey, damn! Who are you? Stop!
Ah! I thought that...
You won't get away. Where did you... Wait! Oh!
Crown killer.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
saw you. No use hiding.
What the? Stop!
Take this!
See where go far!
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. They can be kind of pricey. I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Left by those fools within the Outsiders' wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city. Faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was he, Delilah, and couples with now. Her corruption was for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the crop. Hey, you. This area is off limits.
I don't want to die.
Defend yourself! I know an agent of the Outsider when I see one.
No!